Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and today I'm reviewing Halo Mega Bloks set number 96941, and this is the Covenant Phantom, and it includes 906 pieces, and the retail price on it is $79.99. So anyways, all the Fall 2011 sets are not now shipping. The only things that have not shown up yet are the exclusives, but those won't be out until probably, I'd say, late August, early September. But anyways, you can currently find this set at Target stores as well as Toys R Us stores. I have not heard it showing up at Walmart stores yet, but I imagine it will be in the next few days or weeks. So anyways, I would recommend going to Target stores for the most part, seeing that they are going through their reset and they're the ones most likely to have new stuff out. But anyways, as you can see, the packaging is in the new 2011 design. It's got the really nice diamond-shaped background up there in the top. We have the 10 years with the Master Chief and the cross behind it on the bottom right. That's supposed to represent the 10th anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved. And of course we have a actual product photo showing all the minifigures and accessories and whatnot. Anyways, let's go to the back of the box here. So you can see we have an actual product photo and showing all the features and junk that it can do. We also have all the other Fall 2011 sets. Those are the mainline ones, but there's a ton more than just what's shown there. Those are just the larger main sets that they are trying to produce, but well, trying to hype up that much. But anyways, we have the ODST Ambush, the UNSC Elephant, the Rocket Hog versus Anti-Aircraft Gun, EVA's Last Stand, and the UNSC Falcon. Over on the bottom left, we have individual pictures for the characters that are included, including the Covenant Arbiter, the Covenant Elite Pilot, and the Covenant Ultra Grunt. Also, we have a little summary, and it says, an Elite Pilot maneuvers a Covenant Phantom into action, providing heavy cover fire from its 3 rotating plasma cannons, as it delivers a deadly Arbiter and 2 Ultra Grunts to the battlefield, tipping the scales against their UNSC foes. So, enough of the packaging. Let's go over this awesome new set here, as parts of my Pelican go flying all over the place. So anyways, here is the Phantom itself. I'm also going to be putting it up on a little display here so I can get a better look at all the features and junk. So this is not included. I'm just putting it up here for reviewing wise. Anyways, get the Phantom displayed here. Let's get my camera and everything adjusted. And let's get all the minifigures and accessories that are included. Okay, so accessories that are included. We have these brand new Covenant supply crates. There's actually 2 of them that are included. We have these 2. They're pretty much exactly the same. They got some purple paint detailing on the sides. And the cool thing is that they are actually, you can actually open them up on both sides. The hatches on both sides are removable, so you can actually display weapons and junk inside there if you want to. So that's a really cool feature. The only problem it has is that they're very small compared to the minifigures. I'll give you a comparison here real quick. Seeing with one of the grunts that are included, if I can get them to stand up. There we go. See, it's about the same size as a grunt, a little bit taller, but for the most part these are supposed to be towering over grunts. They're about the size of a Spartan, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But once again, this is a building set, so what do you really expect? All the figures and junk are scaled down. Moving on to the minifigures now. I'm trying to get this grunt here, but it includes 2 of these grunts that have a brand new white paint scheme on them. They're supposed to represent the Ultra Grunts, but there's no unique armor or anything about that. It's the same exact grunt figures that we've seen so far. And each one of them comes with 2 plasma grenades, and that's pretty much it to them. Articulation is a swivel head, swivel shoulders, and swivel hips. So now moving on to the elites that are included. First one here is the Covenant Elite Pilot. It is featuring the flight armor. It's the same exact one that we've seen so far. I think with this originally came with the Covenant Invasion set, or the ODST Invasion, I don't remember what that's called. But anyways, he includes a plasma pistol and a plasma grenade. The paint detailing is the same exact white as the grunts, and also has a slight teal type color here for the eyes, as well as some of the chest plate detailing. But for the most part, nothing special. On the back here, there is a hole on the back of the torso for secondary weapon display, as well as displaying it on the vehicles and whatnot. Articulation for him is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, ball-jointed hips, and hinged knees. So now moving on to the last figure, which is the brand new Covenant Arbiter. This one's based off the Halo Wars video game. It is not the one that we saw during Halo 2 and Halo 3, but the accessories that he includes is a energy sword, and this one's pretty cool is because it has a darker purple tone to it, so that one looks more accurate kind of, but still really nice looking accessory. The Arbiter himself is mainly an entirely new sculpt. It has a ton of detailing onto it, and the paint is a silver metallic color, and as you can see there's a lot of reflection coming off of him, and that's really cool how it does that. Also, the fine detailing on him has some kind of like a bronze silver type color in it, so it gives it a really nice, it makes the details pop out and everything like that. Of course, on the back here we have a peg hole, so you can put extra weapon displays as well as display him on different vehicles and whatnot. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the Arbiter here. Really cool figure, and I'm happy that they made him. So anyways, enough with all the accessories and minifigures. Let's go over the actual set here, which is the Phantom itself. And as you can see, they did a really good job of making the Phantom look like a Phantom. A lot of building toy collectors like how the vehicle itself ends up appearing, how accurate it looks and everything like that. For the most part, it looks like a Phantom. There is some flaws though, you know, such as this part up here. That's not really supposed to be open or anything like that. It's supposed to be sealed off, but it is a really hard job to do that, seeing that the Phantom is made entirely of curves almost. Not a single piece of it is flat, really. But anyways, the features and junk that it does. Let's go over that. Up here on the front of the vehicle, I'm going to get this adjusted for you guys. So as you can see, they have the engine here, the turbine engines on both sides. They have some blue detailing on them. Also these little fin parts, they can be adjusted if you want to. Also this whole entire hatch piece up here, that is an entirely solid piece of plastic. One thing I like about Mega Bloks is that they tend to make unique pieces just for single sets. So for instance, like this set, we will never see this piece in any other set again, most likely. You know, there still is a chance that it could be, but for the most part, chances are we will never see this again, and it's only going to be used with this set. So I really like how they do that and devote a lot of time to these sets and make these unique parts. But anyways, it does have some nice detailing onto it, and of course it is removable. So you pop that off, and it reveals a little cockpit. So what it has in here is this little control panel that can be adjusted and whatnot. It doesn't have any stickers or anything on there for a control panel, but there's also a seat here with a peg, so you can display your Elite Pilot figure in there if you want to. I'll zoom in a little bit, but as you can see, there's no really details or anything like that. It's just a really tight and that's it. You know, it's just a tight and confront, you know, really tight space. There's nothing you can really do in there. You can only display one figure, and one figure is pretty tight in there. So when you try to fit them in there, it just doesn't really work out that well. But anyways, so enough on this little cockpit here. Let's put this piece back on. Now moving on to the side of the Phantom. So on both sides, as you can see, they have these ramps. Each one of them, well, the whole entire thing is a ramp, but it's split up into 3 different segments. So that's really cool how that's accurate like that, because in the game, each one of these can individually move on its own. But the center one has a plasma cannon on there. That can rotate 360 degrees on there if you want to. You can also display a figure on there so it looks like he's actually manning it. But really cool how each one of these is separately can be moved. And I thought that was really cool how they did that. But anyways, up here on the top of the Phantom, let me zoom out. This whole entire hatch up here, this can be removed. A little tight fit, but let me get my camera moved here. So as you can see, that whole entire hatch is removable. And what it does is opens up this whole entire portion so you can display minifigures and accessories inside the cargo bay. As you can see, they put some steel grates down there, so that's really nice detailing, and I like that. Also, as you can see, there's a hole going through the whole entire vehicle. That's supposed to represent the gravity lift. And the cool thing is they actually put a little translucent blue clear tube on the bottom of there, so it gives it the look of an actual gravity lift. I thought that was a really awesome feature, and I'll show you that to you here in a minute, but put this hatch back on there. Let me see if I can get this moved a little bit. So as you can see, there's the translucent blue tube I was talking about. That also acts as a display stand, so it holds the Phantom vehicle itself up when it's being displayed on its own. But it is cool, and it's a really nice feature, and you can probably build onto it if you want to. Seeing if you bought maybe 2 Phantoms, you could probably hook another one up if you wanted to and make it even longer. Speaking of little display stands, if I can get a better look at it, is those little clear blocks right there. Those are also support the vehicle, the front portion of it. Really nice how they're including those, so it gives it a really floating appearance to it, really awesome looking. And while I have it zoomed in here, as you can see, they also have the plasma cannon up here in the top. It is adjustable. You can move it up and down. You can make it go backwards if you want to. The one thing I don't like about it is that you cannot rotate it, like go left and right or anything like that. I was wishing it would do that, seeing that it does do it in the game, but it doesn't really do that. And the cool thing is, it is actually a real plasma cannon, the same exact one on the side of the ramp here. It's not some unique piece or anything like that, so I like how they incorporate the same pieces to make it look the same. But anyways, so there is the forward front. On the back here of the Phantom, as you can see, they have these individual fins and whatnot, and these can actually be moved, and this is a entirely new piece. There's 2 of them, one on the other side that can also be moved. There's also these other fins down here that have some really nice detailing on them, and those can be adjusted as well. Both of those, that is. And then this one can be moved, like I said. These right here, they can slightly move, but they're not really supposed to. Those ones, they can't really be moved that much, but anyways. Now moving on to the other side here, and it's got the same exact ramps on the other side. Each one of these can be individually moved if you want to, but for the most part it's the same exact thing. There is one difference though, which is the plasma cannon on there. As you can see, it's a lot shorter compared to the one on the other side. I think the reason they did that is for the grunt minifigures that are included. Seeing that they're so small, they can't really hold on to the larger, taller ones without their feet hanging off. So, they made one really tall for the elites, and they made one really small for the grunts. So, they gotta have something for everyone in this set, So anyways, now, pretty much I've gotten an entirely 360 view of the whole thing now. The upper portion, it's got really nice curves, a ton of detailing into it. Of course, there's a ton of stickers up here in the top, but they don't really distract the look of the vehicle or anything like that. And they're not really a complaint by me. But now I just want to show you guys the under portion of the Phantom itself, because it also has some detailing down here as well. So if I get it to stay here real quickly. So as you can see, there's 4 of these little turbine engine type things. Here's that translucent blue tube thingy. Also some of the clear blocks and everything like that. So they did add some detailing to the bottom portion as well. So at least they're thinking of the whole entire vehicle. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the Phantom here. You get a ton of different features, and the whole entire thing is very nicely detailed, and I really like how it turned out. So anyways, so there is the Covenant Phantom, set number 96941, and the price on it is roughly $80. So would I recommend this set? Of course I would. I'm a huge Halo fan. I've been waiting for this to come out ever since it was revealed back in February during the United States Toy Fair. I'm just really excited for this, and I finally have it in my hands. So of course you get the really cool Phantom, you get these new cool Covenant weapons supply crates, and you also get a brand new Arbiter figure, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are excited for. A brand new Elite Pilot, which can't really stand up that well, but if you get it adjusted it will. And also 2 grunts, but I don't really have the time to display all those guys down there, but there you go. You can see all the minifigures and junk that are included. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and rate this set a 5 out of 5. Amazing job by Mega Bloks or Mega Brands, depending on who really actually funds it. But the whole entire company is named Mega Brands, but Mega Bloks is kind of like a side portion of the company. But anyways, really cool set, and I highly recommend you pick this up. A lot of you probably can't afford this, like the casual collector, or if you're a kid or something like that. But put it on your wish list for Christmas or your birthday or something like that, because it's a really nice vehicle, and I highly recommend it all the way around. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all in the next video.